You're going through the motions. You've been told, this is how I've become happy. By going through this thing called education. This is how I'm supposed to find a job that's going to pay for my kids, maybe kids that don't even fucking exist yet. I'm 20 years old, 18 years old, hell, even if I'm 30 years old. This is supposed to prepare me for 20 years down the road, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. That's bullshit. Education today has no clue what the world is going to be like. There's job titles that will exist that people can't even fathom today. Technology out there, all that stuff. You're going through the motions that the people the last several generations went through. And it's easy to continue it. That's why you're doing it. Is there a better way? I think there is a better way. We have to get out of this line. As we grow up, we basically are thrown into this march of just a sea of people in front of us and a sea of people behind us. And we're just following the path that group tells us to go through. And we're hearing from the people up front, yeah, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. Don't stray off this way. Don't stray off this way. This is the way to go. And we just march. And we march and we march. And we're marching through shit. We're marching through mud. We're marching through just complete garbage. And as we're marching through this garbage, it collects on us. And we stop seeing things that we should see. It's just not clear anymore the real way to go. So we just follow what's in front of us and we're trying to get the muck off. Or then after a while, we don't even try to get the muck off because there's no fucking way of getting it all off because we're just marching. We march from, kindergarten through elementary school, through middle school, through high school, all the stupid shit that you have to go through, the stupid expectations, the stupid rules that don't exist anyplace else. We march through it so we get to college. Why? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You can't make a living with a high school diploma. That's an attendance certificate. In the 50s maybe, but this is not the 1950s. To make any sort of living, you gotta go to college. That's what they tell you. That's what the line of people in front of you tell you. So you go through college and you go through all those stupid rules. And then the financial indentured servitude that comes along with it for most people. And then really what do you get? You get a piece of paper. A piece of paper that in no way really shows that you're ready for the world. Because once you leave that, you go into a career. And those students that have gone out into the real world, or those of you who are listening to this podcast know, you leave college, you go into that career. The vast majority of you start off relearning shit that they want you to know. That has very little to do with all the things that you've done previously in academics. And then you go through that, and you go through all of that corporate crap so that you can make it to the finish line, 65, 70 years of age, to retire. We do this blindly for the most part. And it's because we're covered through the shit of the generations that have marched before us. And we need it cleaned off. We need our minds cleaned of all of this nonsense. We need a psychic douche. And that's what Six Finger Learning is all about. And that's what my classes were all about. Remove the shit and look at what's really there, good, bad, or indifferent. It might make you angry. It might depress the hell out of you. But regardless, it's better than going through all of this stuff blindly and then having these realizations later. When it's too late. When you've gotten a degree that you can't use, that you don't need, and you have student loans. It's just total nonsense.